We are the hosts for today, and you're watching a live triangle. Today, we'll be talking about life relationship. What do you understand if you heard the word relationship, Shaya? For me, the meaning of relationship depends on the situation. Most commonly, we hear and we know, when it comes to a relationship, it means that two people are going through a romantic feeling. In fact, it depends on how the person thinks. Could it be a family relationship, friends relationship, maybe a married couple? So that's right, Shaira. I totally agree with that. As for me, relationship is more like a connection of people. It doesn't matter how many people there, could be two or maybe three. Relationship is not only about two people having fallen in love with each other. There's a lot of relationship, as you mentioned just now. So we want to learn more about relationship. We have our special guests today. Wow, who is it? So let me introduce our first guest. So these lovebirds became famous and they're posting on Instagram sharing on how to get a healthy relationship. And the post attracted a lot of viewers from local and international viewers. So here is our lovely guest, Mr. Imani Zakri and his girlfriend, Ms. Nurnaini Fazana. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello everybody, so I am Mr. Imani. I work as a psychologist. I am also a boyfriend to the sweet person, Naini.
Hi, I'm Nani and I work as a secondary school teacher. I teach biology in Seriputri Secondary School.
So, our next special guest is two best friends. They just started to know each other this year, but what makes their friendship special is they already became close and knowing each other within few months. People also call them twins because they are close to each other. So, our next guest is Mrs. Fatin Raisha and Mrs. Nabil.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatin Aisha. I'm working as an archaeologist and also operator in Sharjah.
Hi, my name is Nabil P and I am a full-time photographer and I am also an introvert person and I am glad to be invited today.
So, I heard we have another one special guest. Is it right, Shaira? That's right, Yasmin. Our special guest for today is Mrs. Sharu, who have been through an incredible life, passed through up and down, but still managed to hang on to life. Welcome, Mr. Sharu.
Thank you, lovely Sakaya. I'm Sharu. I'm a single mother for my incredible child. I live as a single mother for almost 8 years and managed to get a very best in life.
So, that's all our special guest for today. So, back to our topic. Based on your post that has gone viral, Mr. Imani, we're very curious about your relationship with your girlfriend. As you know, you are a diligent and a workaholic person. But you did mention in your post that your relationship with your recent girlfriend has really changed your life. So would you mind sharing with us what does it mean? In what aspect do your relationship is changing your life?
Well, I do not mind sharing anything about my relationship because I really love our aspect of relationship. First of all, I used to be a wallflower. I do not speak to anyone. Even in an event that requires social skill with other people, I'll just be the person that sits at the corner and only looks at people talking instead of me joining the conversation. So when I started meeting her, I really changed the aspect and the concept of how the format of talking with people. Socially, I always felt like it's invalid for me to show how I feel to people. My opinions, they are all invalid. At the same time, I feel like I should just be quiet because nobody should listen to my voice and even look at my face because I'm ugly. So when I started seeing her, she saw the worth in me. She let me be the person who I truly am. When I speak with her, I always think of it's valid for me to share anything with this girl. I do not care to talk about my deepest regrets, my deepest secrets, because every time with her, it feels like comfort. It's like sitting on a grass full of flowers. That aspect really made me change my life. When I entered this university, I did not feel afraid talking to anybody because I know that deep inside, it's about your emotions and it's other people's job to be nice to you. It's not your job for you to be always nice to people. They have to be nice with you. And yeah, since that time with her, yeah, I always cherish every second that I have with her. I will do everything to make her feel happy. I'll make her a cup of coffee if she wants to every day, or maybe buy her ramen because that's her favorite food. So in conclusion, does this relationship change my life? Yes, it did. And I am happy of the person I am right now. Yeah.
Oh, I see. It was very interesting to know that as an introvert person, I did feel the same way too. But in the process of knowing each other, they must be going through something and still together. We all want to know, for you to maintain your relationship with your girlfriend, Mrs. Nelly, what did you do if another girl tries to win over your heart?
If a girl tries to win over my heart when I already have a partner in my life, is when I see her presence speaking to me in a way that is over-friendly or in a flirty way, I will always try to just see it as a format which recognizes what is the title inside my life. Say if I have a workmate and we are partners and we have to work for our boss, the format that is only as a work partner, which our conversations should be only about work and nothing above that. So I'll be setting limits on how she should talk with me and also what type of topic we'll be talking about. So this is to avoid every single conversation that leads to me cheating with her. Cheating with her, yeah. So yeah. I always feel like sometimes people do approach me in a sense because they think that I have a facility more than how I work. Sometimes people approach me because they think I am stylish in the way I dress. But at the same time, I also think that when people approach you in sense of how they look towards you, it's always the cosmetics, it's the eyes. And those eyes can deceive you because they do not know who I truly am. So the way that I speak to them, my personality, my reflection inside their mind is what changes their mind towards me. So that's why every time I speak to a person, it's always about the format. I think about the format, and every time I reach beyond the boundaries, I'll think about her. Yeah.
Wow, that was a great sharing. I believe from your sharing just now, you are a good boyfriend to Mrs. Nelly. Next, we would like to hear from Mrs. Nelly sharing about her relationship with Mr. Imani. Mrs. Nelly, have you ever experienced someone cheating on you? Maybe your ex? And how you handle?
Yes, I did experience it. It all started when I was in secondary school. He proposed to me and I agreed because I had fallen in love with him so much. All was fine until I caught him trying to flirt with my best friend when we were in the wrong batch. I want to confront my best friend, but I'm too scared because we have been friends since kindergarten. So I confronted him by asking if it was all true, and he agreed. And he confirmed it by saying that I'm a dry gangster and I don't give him much of affection, and that makes him bored with me. Although he knew that I already told him that I want to focus on my studies and not being on social media 24/7. So I was heartbroken, of course, but I respected his decision, and I asked him that if he could still be friends, and he agreed it. But our friendship doesn't last long because we were not in contact after all. In conclusion, things that I have learned during this relationship is that it is proof that it's okay to be alone because even though it is breaking up is hard for me to move on from him, but I tried my best to move on from him with focus on my studies and strive my goals on my studies. So for the second question, what does make your relationship longer? Things that makes our relationship longer is we always being honest and respectful to each other. Furthermore, my mom always advises me when it comes to relationship. She says that we must adapt with our partner's attitude. We cannot expect to share all the same thoughts as the person with whom you are in a relationship. We must accept the reprimand from our partners and use it as a guide in our life. Such as Imani always kindly reprimand me about my aurat, and he is the person that makes me closer to Allah. But besides that, we must accept the deficiency and superiority in our partner. In conclusion, relationship is not as tough as to sustain as they are portrayed We must rely with Allah, keep on dua, and make istikhara so that our relationship will prevent from cruel entity and evil doings. That's all.
I'm totally agree with you, Miss Naili. As we all know, religion is very important and we should always prioritize it. Always put God first in all situations and it will never be the last. We also should always be positive, and because by thinking positively, it can dramatically improve our relationship with someone. Talk about think positive, Yasmin. Not everyone can do that easily. Some people are surrounded by toxic environments, or maybe they don't have the same perspective, which makes it difficult for them. Like in a relationship as a friend, some people say having a best friend can help you to think in a positive way. As a professional photographer, Mr. Nabil, you didn't talk much with other people as you are working alone. So, do you think having a best friend really influences you to live in a positive way, or you rather live all by yourself?
Well, friends is like long-lasting things to most people. You agree with me? Just like an organic element, there are friends can influence you in many directions. And as you become closer to them, you tend to adopt their behavior, habits, and lifestyle. These elements that you adopt from them should complement each other and you'll be a better person in your life. I myself have a group of people that change me and help me to become better. I was once an immature teenage and had flaws here and there. But when I entered my university, I found my friends and they helped me to open up my mind and think more maturely. And what once I think that not being brave and not being able to speak upfront is being able to speak upfront is waste of energy. But now I think being able to speak upfront is a must and helping you to be more successful because it is important that you will succeed in the future. It helped me to get out of my comfort zone.
So that's a good point, Mr. Nabil. As for me, I think friends also important as we spend most of the day with our friends, right? So moving on to the next question with Ms. Fatih, instead of gaining positivity, do you think having a good friendship is important? Do you mind sharing why?
Sure. I believe that friendship is necessary for good human life. This because friendship can help us to enjoy our life more and reveal our true self. It also important to be supportive, companion during our difficult times. If you ask me, if I keep in touch with my old friend, I will say yes, but in reality, no. In my secondary school, Form 3, I have some misunderstanding with my friend that caused me to be introvert person and some little bit depressed. And after that, my PT3, I changed my school for SPM, and there I was very grateful because I found a real person that we can call a friend. And to complete the story, I met Nabil at the museum, and he asked me to be assistant for telling him a story about the fossil at the museum. We share the same interest, that's why we become closer.
I totally agree with your statement, Ms. Fatih. As we know, everyone has different situations in a friendship. I would like to ask you, Mr. Nabil, how do you handle the conflict with your friend?
Well, just like diplomatic relation, conflict between friends often happens in friendship and we just don't like to realize it. So one of the ways to handle this kind of situation is just to talk things out and because miscommunication is one of the main causes of conflict. We tend to jump to conclusion as without thinking what our mistake or what we did wrong. By talking things out, we can identify the roots of the issue and fix the situation smoothly and be able to learn from our mistake.
That's such a good move, Mr. Nabil. So you have given a great suggestion for our listeners out there if they don't know how to handle misunderstandings and conflicts between their friends. So now we are moving to Ms. Fatih. For you, is it important to understand each other's feelings in friendship?
Yes, without doubt. It's because we get to know each other before we become closer with them. And how can we be a good relationship like a friend or a lover when we don't understand each other? Consider how much disagreement between friends result. In frustration, you will say you don't get it, you don't understand it, and then they stop talking with you or leave you, and the relation and the friendship is cut to come to the end. So if then on the other hand, how can far you go with someone that doesn't get to you? For example, as a teen, we have crazy behavior, right? And we like something to do extreme, like climbing Mount Kinabalu or eating spicy food. If our friend doesn't agree with us, the activity will be unpleasant and embarrassing. So that's the reason why understanding friendship is more important to the friendship will be continue. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fatih. Mrs. Sharu, you are very open and very honest in sharing the professional struggles you have gone through as a woman. I know that you also experienced incredible personal struggles. I'm so sorry. If you don't mind, I want to ask you, how is your condition in that moment?
I'm really better. The struggle will still with me, but I know I have lost, but keep going. Keep going, and I keep going because look deep, and I find perseverance in me. Not every minute, every day in my life, but as much as I can.
I know by being open and being vulnerable and sharing pain and heartbreak you have undergone through a very similar circumstance. I'm sure you have heard from women around the world.
Oh yes, it's been a challenge. I don't think I can be naturally open about this one. This happens, everyone knows. And I don't have much choice because so many people struggle with things in their life. And we can do it by learning together.
you can face it because, being single mother doesn't mean you are weak. It means that you are strong enough to handle things on your own. But I would like to remind you, in whatever decision you make, your kid is watching you proudly. If you don't mind, Nisharu, can you share about what have you learned about yourself once you decide to leave?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind at all. So I learned a lot, and I think after I lost my husband, and I went through another phase of really having a big dream. And I find that believe in myself that I could go on and until I could, function as a single mother, that I will be able to do my job and take care of my children, and resources, resources that no one has. And I'm grateful for that. And I think we need to do a better job of supporting single mothers because there are many out that need our help.
Yeah, I know that being a single mom is not easy, Mr. Sharu. Nobody say raising kids alone is easy, but you are handling it with grace and strength. Being a single mother doesn't mean you shouldn't ask for help. In fact, it means that you should ask and that is okay. Nobody should have an opinion on how people parent, especially people who don't know you. There is no other moms like you, and you are doing amazing. Alright, we move to the next question. I would like to know what's your greatest hope for this campaign, Mr. Sharu?
My biggest hope is that we will recognize what is already happening, which is women, is supporting other women. We will celebrate the women who will help us. We will spend the things.
That's good, Nisharu. So ladies and gentlemen, we almost reached the end of a life triangle. As you can see, if something involved really with whether your friendships or maybe your romantic relationships, it's not an easy journey because there will be a lot of challenges. So if you're not good at handling, everything will be destroyed in an instant. Once a relationship becomes a commitment, your reluctance to risk emotional pain must be put aside. Also, you must know that you can handle anything throughout the relationship and remain what that person is, so that you do not have divorce or breakup issues.
Yes, I agree. And the important thing is we need to be good at dealing with interdependence and depending on each other, such as making decision for each other, so no one will get hurt. Before I forgot, to develop in relationship or friendship, don't forget to give enough time and energy into the relate, so the other man will want it and appreciate it. So it is all about love. So the other way, so that's why we have several rules in a relationship, if you guys know, which is we have to respect each other, honest to each other, loyalty, love, communication to each other, and the most important is we have to trust each other. Without that, the relationship is not going to work. So we have already reached the end of a life triangle. I am so grateful for the interviewing all of our guests today. Thank you for making time for our talk show and willing to share your story and answer all the questions, even though some of the questions will hard to answer. Alright.
Yeah.
Thank